until I stood in front of your camera that day, and I provoked you.
Oh, you stood in front of my camera and provoked me?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what it is you took that as a provoking nature.
We get to have free speech even if they don't like it, even if they want to be real mad about it. What I saw in that videotape,
GT is going hot with a story that may show either the city of Grantville not releasing public records or the inconsistencies with witness testimony about threats. Please make sure to like, share, subscribe to include smashing that notification bell right quick, fast, and in a hurry. I want to personally thank all that supported GT as we have now surpassed 30,000 subscribers. Much love to everyone. April 22nd, 2024 in the Magistrate Courtroom with Judge Robert Stokely hearing the warrant application. However, this information is irrelevant to the case. Mr. Phillips stated that he provoked me when he stood in front of my camera to restrict me from documenting an open public meeting. According to the Georgia Open Meetings Act, anyone may record both video and audio of any meeting open to the public by government.
Until I stood in front of your camera that day, and I provoked you.
Oh, you stood in front of my camera and provoked me?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what it is you took that as a provoking nature.
Study sessions,
So we're mimicking what inner city councils around the Coweta County area and the other counties do. The work session was an open meeting, it's a working meeting. So we cover the topics that will roll to the agenda for the regular session meeting, which will follow more of the traditional. All right. So any discussion on the Rotary Club?
Does it require anything from the police? Just, I didn't think so, but just.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Okay. Mr. Sheriff?
Second item, ladies and gentlemen, is discussion on a special use permit application for a liquor store at 6425 Highway 29 South in Grantville. This is a change of ownership for Tucker's Liquor Store, which we all know and located out on LaGrange Street. However, because it's a...
Mr. Phillips and Mrs. Phillips both stated under oath police reports were filed. Mr. Phillips even says that Grantville Police Chief Whitlock will testify to such reports being filed.
So I stood in front of your camera one day, right? And after that it was meet red local business owner. Do you know what that's done? Do you know how many police reports I've had to file for threatening nature because of these kind of things?
okay, state your name,
Taylor Phillips,
and do you promise and affirm to tell the truth?
I do.
Okay? All right.
After this video was posted on YouTube and his web pages, what's been going on since then? I'm going to rephrase y'all. Have we gotten any kind of threatening or malice contact and communication from other parties since then?
Multiple occasions throughout the day, several times a day.
Did it start before or after Mr. Pickering posted videos singling us out?
It started afterwards.
What kind of, have we been getting threatened telephone calls?
We have.
Those telephone calls, are they in reference to Mr. Pickering's postings?
They are.
What would those telephone calls consist of, as far as what's being said?
Okay, excuse my language. I'm just going to...
Well, we're getting beyond the scope of the hearing.
Okay, well, I felt threatened because I get phone calls.
Have you reported that to the police?
I mean, I haven't made I have, but it wasn't a report they were investigating. Because
Well, then we're going to listen. I'm concentrating on March 25th. All right.
Steve Whitlock.
Okay. What's he going to tell us? Something different, I hope, because I'm not listening.
Police reports that we've had made.
I'm not interested in his police reports. I'm interested in it. Slice of time.
Since I filed an open records request with the city of Grantville, requesting the initial report of any police reports filed regarding any threats made against Mr. or Mrs. Phillips. The request for records was between February and April of 2024, whereas Mr. Phillips questioning Mrs. Phillips, she stated that it was after the release of the March 11th, 2024 story. There appears to be some inconsistencies with their statements, or Grantville is not releasing public records. Which one is it? As there was no responsive documents for this request that was submitted. Councilmember dclark was questioned under oath and stated that I have harassed people in Grantville.
State your name, please.
dberry.
You promise and affirm to tell the truth.
Yes, I do.
Okay?
Mr. Clark, I believe we've continuously gone over tonight in question. Do you believe I would have spoken to Mr. Pickering?
You know, I've listened to that question about 3 times. His belief is irrelevant.
Okay.
It's speculative at best. So ask him a question that elicits a fact, not an opinion or a belief.
Has Mr. Pickering been guilty of the same harassing nature in Grantville before that date?
Yes, he has harassed people in Grantville before.
Mayor Proctor has also stated that he is trying to get a DA to prosecute and has had the Grantville Police Department cite me in the past. Seriously, what is going on with the public and elected officials in Grantville? Did Mayor Proctor invite Mr. Phillips to interfere with me reporting on the city of Grantville? It looked that nothing was done by the mayor, council, or the police when Mr. Phillips attempted to prevent me from reporting on March 11th, 2024. Until next time, GT, it's going cold.